front and center. SK in the white, Hong Kong Eastern in the blue. And it is the blue shirts with Alexander Gavrilovic.
Let's see what SK comes into here. I wonder what kind of an offense they're going to go into here. I mean, Warney is their go-to guy. He does everything for their team. And
speaking of ball movement and moving without the rock, you like that backdoor cut.
I mean, beautiful basketball. Great motion, great movement, getting on for a backdoor cut. Beautiful.
And announcing his presence here with his first basket for the hosts. Blankly, he's a familiar name, and he reintroduces himself with a three. Kim gets it over to Tolentino. Arvin's first touch, forced to kick it back out. They go to the other side, left corner pocket, and lights it up. That's great whistle by our eagle-eyed referees.
It's a veteran move right there by Warney.
Blankly on the other side. No looks into the right. Corner three-pointer delivered by Gilbert.
Well, SK might have to think about making some defensive adjustments out here. The way they're shooting the ball, they might have to push up to see if these guys can do anything going to the basket.
Coach Chun Hee-sul cannot be happy with the way they're playing D right now. Hong Kong acrobat, Warney! Except for their first game in the A1, we saw them last in February. Gavrilovic with a board. Here comes Gilbert. Nice angle on the part of Dominic Gilbert. Last time we saw Hong Kong Eastern was about 9 months ago. And that was a tough stretch for these guys. Valentino will miss, but the cleanup job is good for Monroe.
Good extra effort by Monroe. Monroe's a player here who can really get it done as well. He doesn't play a lot in the KBL because they can only play with one import.
Chan blitzing to the cup. And Chan Xiu Wing will be at the line for a bonus free throw.
Because Hong Kong has got it going right now.
Hong Kong, last time they played as a Monroe to Warney, they go to the other side. Ang exploding to the cup, they swing it back. Warney with a fake, Warney down the middle.
Unreal.
Fans in the arena loving the action here. As Lee makes a move with some daylight, Lee Min-shu will lay it in. Swings it out. Nice drop by An. No whistle blown there. Action will continue.
Oh, a lot of contact on that one there.
An gets it back. Trying to stay aggressive here. And Young Jun will not be denied.
And attacked again and then got himself an and one.
7 points in the game now for An Young Jun.
Nice finish by Gilbert.
Hong Kong back up by 1. Warney kicks. Tolentino lets it fly. Is fouled. Buries the three.
Third foul on Blankly. We have to definitely keep our eye on that.
First, it was Lee Min-shu from that left. Yang will reset. Nope. He puts his head down. He is stripped by Lee.
Oh, second steal by Lee.
Tolentino on the run.
Well, he's averaging a double-double in the KBL, so I'm sure that he'll be approaching that pretty soon.
Steal by Tolentino. Arvin against Chan. Leads it. Nice unselfish play on the part of Tolentino. 51-37. The SK Knights with some big defensive stops to break this game wide open.
You know, it's difficult to go from practice to a game straight away.
Last shot time for the first half. Warney pounding it inside. How do you stop that? Monroe to a backdoor cutting on.
Again, Monroe, great find.
Gavrilovic with a board. Here come Hong Kong Eastern marching up the floor. Dominic Gilbert to the corner shooter. Leung punches it through.
Cuts it to 12. I mean, this is exactly the kind of stuff that Coach Mansour wants to see here. A little bit of defensive pressure out there and taking a quick open shot there in the corner.
5-0 run by the Blue Shirts. Warney gets out of that double team and takes it all the way. Warney will not be denied. Look at that move. The power and finesse of Jamil Warney on full display. Gilbert on the attack. Behind the back. Kicks it out. Gavrilovic. Nope. Ball bounces to Blankley. Quick trigger, three. Leung. Gilbert with a fake pass. Now puts it up. No go. Warney with his fourth rebound. Warney going wall to wall. Filthy spin, but first let's take a look at Warney.
I mean, what a play here.
Tolentino scored a dozen in the first half. Looking at Monroe. Blankley down low. Monroe with a quick spin and the jam!
Spins off him, dunk baseline. He wasn't even standing. Spin baseline. Send it home, big man.
At the other side, it is Gilbert with a rebound. Gilbert on the push. Gilbert blocked by Warney at the cup. Gavrilovic kicks it over to Gilbert. Gilbert, no line of sight. Shot clock at 4. Leung again!
And he is not cooling down here.
Chan keeping in step. Choi has 8 seconds to try and figure out what they do. Nice no-look! Monroe to Warney for the jam!
The no-look pass to Warney to finish it there at the rim. Man, they want the highlights. The fans are happy they came out tonight. What a play.
Back to a 10-point lead for the Knights. Blankley takes 2 off. Blankley slowed down. He scored 12 in the first half.
Way down, big man. What a play.
Instagram that ish.
Not only is he the all-time leading scorer, but he's doing it in style.
Gavrilovic knocks down his second triple tonight. Trying to hold off the visitors here. They go right back to Warney. 4 to shoot. Warney's got to take it. Feed away. Oh, ho, ho! Is that Dirk? They go right back to Warney. It worked the last time. Why not? They go across. And from deep. Bang!
Right on time.
Looking to get around him. Thought about it. Gives it up. Warney's got 5 to work with. Warney dancing, stepping back. Bang!
I mean, what can we say about this guy? Coach takes a timeout.
For Jameel Warney tonight. What a performance for the legendary KBL import doing his thing. The Knights have scored the last 8 of the game. We've got 5 minutes exactly remaining. Blankley on the move. Gets that basket and one. How about how Coach Mansour was trying to pump up Blankley, and he is responding. Monroe trying to take on Gavrilovic. They want Warney to post up Gilbert. Warney faces up, now backs down. Over to Lee. For the 3.
Right on time. Exactly. Anything can happen here. They put together.
And to the spin and the hand. No. Gavrilovic to Blankley on the run. It's a 2-on-1. Gilbert will finish it off. Blankley will get the board. Under 2 remaining. Here at the Olympic Village in Seoul. Free ball by Leung. Bang!
Picks up right where it left off. Anytime this guy gets any open daylight, he's knocking it down.
7 triples tonight for Young Jennings, but he's gonna need a bit more.
He's looking like Steph Curry out the way that he's shooting the ball tonight. Unbelievable performance by him.
Lee makes a move, trying to get it back. Bang! Shot clock is at 7. They go to Warney. 3 ball. No. That leaves a window wide open now for the Hong Kong Eastern squad. Gilbert to the cup.
So Hong Kong's gonna make it interesting here.
7-point game. The Knights have got to get it across. And will handle. And will get it done.
Dangerous pass there.
And Monroe with a nice pump fake. He wanted to waste a little more time. We'll get on the board here in the 2025-26 season of the EASL.
Yep, it looks that way. It looks like Hong Kong is going to walk away here with a loss, and SK is going to come out with their first win of this young season.
So SK will catch the Utsunomiya Breaks at 2nd place in Group A, while Eastern will tumble down to last as they lose their debut